Hello YouTube, what I'm going to show you today is a Cleric guide. One of the best things a Cleric can do to start with is manage your skill bars. I like to have two skill bars, one up here and one up here, or one down here and one up here. Um, what I like to do is have my buffs here, so I get my Protect, my Resist, Sacrifice, Stone Skin, Endure, and Immune. Then what I have down here is the skills I use more frequently instead of every hour or every 20, 30 seconds. So I use these more typically. So my front four are Heal, Bash, Trip, Rejuvenate, Awaken, Invincible, and Invigorate. You get that one at 85, and at this you get early on somewhere in the 20s. So, and but I have or Cure 3, so that's for level 60. And then anything after that, that's up to you. For example, item pickup, I like to keep that at number 9. My mount at 0, my potions at equal, and the little dash mark. And my scroll, you can extend this like 4 or 5 extra slots, and I like to keep my scroll at last. And then I have to take my weapon off here. I'm just going to let this monster attack me while I explain. Um, so I have my weapon and my shield, auto attack, follow, and then got my revive. Uh, so I'm going to talk about fighting or soloing as a cleric. One of the easiest way to do is use a skill first and then bash, and then don't heal right away. If you want to get your maximum amount of use into it, so you don't have to buy use SP stones as much. I can heal up to 2,700. So when it gets down to about uh, uh, 2.2k or so, that's when I hit the heal button, because then I get my maximum use out of the heal. Or I could heal right now, and that would heal 2,267. Now, soloing on a cleric obviously is not the funnest thing. It's kind of slow, but there is a, uh, a solution to that, which does take time to get. Um, I have a plus 10 hammer, so my damage goes up to 2.3k. Not on these, obviously, but that's what it says on the stats. So, and then I have my shield, which is also plus 9, and my helmet that's not plus 9. I have yet to get a helmet. I've had that since level 66. Uh, Purples are very good for a cleric. Uh, when you're in a party, and you need as much HP and defense as possible, so I plus 9 that, and then I plus 9 this. And this is it gives me almost 200 extra health, which is very good. And then my boots are okay. They give me 37 endurance, which is again close to an extra 200 health. And 200 health does not seem like a lot, but I'll show you after I'm done killing these how much that really does matter when you take off all of this armor. Not only your defense goes down, but your HP goes down quite a bit. My HP goes down to about uh, 2.5k, I think. Um, and that's just because I have nothing on, but it's all about getting good gear and good weapons. If you have a good weapon, being a cleric would be a much easier job, I can promise you. A good way to help a cleric as well or help your cleric as well, is to give it critical. You could do that by doing licenses. Although I did buy this hammer, I did not make it. I made it from plus 9 to plus 10, but that's all I did. Um, and it's good to have a auto pickup item. You could get this at the Christmas event, which is coming up fairly soon, since It's like December 4th right now, and so the Christmas event is going to be here fairly soon. Also, when you mob, defense is key, and so is HP, of course, but defense and HP are key. Uh, if when you're healing, you take aggression from the monsters, so the monsters, not all, but sometimes some of them attack you. I have 1.6k defense with a guild buff on, 1.5k with just my buffs. So you can see. I forgot to actually put that buff on, but that doesn't really matter. Um, this this is a buff that would increase your illness and poison resistance to 25%, which is decent. Kind of helps you. Um, Also, being a good cleric involves when you heal your party, what heals you use. What I like to do is, one, if a mage is pulling, let's say this room right here is filled with 30 monsters. When he gets back, I'm going to cast this spell on him, then cast this one, heal, the basic heal. Then when the monsters start to attack me, I'll cast this. By then I could either cast this one or this one, and I choose between which one rather quickly so I don't die. Uh, how I do that is based on how much health I have left. Um, this isn't a matter of selfishness. You want to keep yourself alive, because if you're not alive, how do you expect the party to be alive? Unless the party is like 70% charmed. Especially if you're mobbing in this place. A mage and a cleric, without a cleric, there's no way a mage can handle a room with 20 or 30 of these guys running around. And this room is actually small and only has like 5. But I'm just using it as an example. Um, Also, if you're a cleric, what is best to do is save your quest